Yo, what is up? King Kang here, and this video is a special video. Today's video is very special. I'm finally gonna tell a certain story. So yesterday, April 26th, was the fucking, as you may have read on the title, I don't know how I'm gonna title this video exactly, but it was the 7th year anniversary since me and my bros, Michael and Chris, skipped outside of school for the first time back in middle school, 7th grade. I was 13 at the time. Michael is about a few months, about 7-8 months younger than me. So he may have been, I feel like he was probably 13, and I know Chris is about a year or two older than me, but yeah. Fuck yeah, yesterday was the fucking 7th year anniversary of first time skipping outside in 7th grade. 7-7, double 7, boom, bitch. So fuck yeah. So definitely it's very special, you know, the double the number, you know. And I just wanna, fuck. Originally yesterday the plan was that me and Chris, we were gonna hang out and go pick up Michael and shit. We were gonna hang out, and that was gonna be a video. It was gonna be this week's video. Us finally hanging out again. All three of us. It's been a long time. Even me and Michael, it's been way too long since the last time we hung out. And so, you know, I was gonna film everything, tell stories and everything, but yeah, I don't know. Nothing happened. I don't know, fucking Chris, bro, what the fuck? Motherfucker, I don't know if he just like slept in or some shit. I don't know, like literally the day before it confirmed, you know, at 11. But anyways, nothing happened yesterday. It was very cloudy. It wasn't a good day, but fuck it. And I thought, you know what? If I did for this anniversary, I'm just gonna tell the story. So this whole video is just gonna be a vlog of me just telling the fucking the entire story, beginning to end, in details. That's how I do, bitch. So yeah, because motherfucker, we are the Skipping Kings, which is also the name of a song, one of my songs, The Skipping Kings. Parentheses, the story of motherfucking legends, which is where I coined that term. I don't know why I hadn't come up with that term for us, you know, to call ourselves the Skipping Kings. I had only come up with it after I had dropped out. I was putting out music, and it was that EP that it's on came out in October 2018. So that's when I came up with that name. I was like, that's perfect. So yeah, as a matter of fact, go check it the fuck out. Go check that song out. Check out my music. Yeah, check out the song. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a little preview of what it sounds like. Fucking rules, fucking words, fuck school, fuck you all. You can't ridicule us, we're the ones with balls. Get to school, that's the thing. Run away from the fun to bring. Ask, get to school. We are the kings. Fuck all the schools and fuck it all. We do what we want cause we're having fun. Try to stop us, but you never will. We did it all, we had our thrills. King Kang, that's me, the one who led most. We all led, but I led more. I was the anarchist and the humorist, the most rebellious in high school. That's the best, bro. He was the main dude, and we used to be the same to the kind of group. He was the quiet one, the second leader. Always knew how to have Chris. He came in later, but was a good friend. He was a redneck rocker, just someone I could befriend. He was a convert and a cameraman, just you to hang with. We all skip school all the time. We're the pros, and I'll tell you in a second why. In the next verse, I'll explain why. Me and Michael were first just to clarify. So yeah, that's a little preview of that. Good as fucking song. It's good as fuck. So go check it the fuck out. I'll leave it right here, and in the description, you'll find a link, and it'll take you straight to my music page. So yeah, check it the fuck out. And all you gotta do is just scroll until you find it's on the EP, Just Another EP. This is what the cover art looks like. So just find that, tap on that, and yeah, it's right there. This is the last song on that EP. It's good as fuck. Check it the fuck out. Anyways, so yeah, we are the Skipping Kings. We were the best, bitch. And fuck, I really wish I would have recorded so much more, but yeah, that's to get into towards the end. So April 26th, 2015, the first time that we skipped by going outside. Let's get into that story. But before I do, that day I recorded 4 videos, all of which I posted that same day later when I got home, back in 2015, April 26th. And so yesterday I finally, on the 7th year anniversary, I reposted those 4 videos with screenshots of the original post, where you can see, the date, confirmed, and some comments left by me and my friends on their old accounts, and I've had the same account since always. So yeah, official King King, by the way, that's my Instagram. And so you can scroll. You can find all my OG posts, all my first posts and everything. You just have to scroll a lot. That's why Instagram's gotta put a fucking some button where you can order shit from oldest to newest and shit. Vice versa. But anyways, so before I get into the full story with details and everything, I'm gonna show you those four clips first. And yeah, enjoy.
Guess what? I'm skipping school and I'm outside with Michael. Michael, say hi to the camera.
I understand that.
And Chris.
Hey man, I'm skipping school.
Yep, we're skipping school today, Friday, April 26th. Hey, this is update number 2. We're in the woods. We're just hanging out. It's Chris, Michael, and me. And yeah, we're just hanging out. Okay. So we were all the way up there. We almost got caught. Some kids saw us.
Get the hell out of the woods.
Yeah, some kids saw us, and then 2 teachers coming out there. Here's a teacher. We've been caught.
College last 3 feet by 8.
Where'd the cop car?
Fuck yeah! That's good. That's good shit. That's good shit. Legendary. Everything we did was fucking legendary, bitch. All right. So yeah, and obviously there's a lot to tell. More details. Within those videos themselves, and then in between those videos, there's more to tell. There's more details to get into. So yeah, which also I forgot. Yeah. I also in the screen. I'll show you the screenshots right here. First, the screenshot of the description or caption or whatever of the first video. When I post all these are original captions from the original post from 2015. Here's the first one, and then the caption for the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth one. The fourth one I get into a little detail of the aftermath a little bit on the description. Where all the other ones are just small little details, right? Well, not details, but just small little summarized this is when the trouble began, Fuck. So yeah, good ass fucking shit. Anyways, so basically I'm gonna start before the skip. So I remember the earliest that I remember is obviously fuck. What period were we at? What period was it? Fuck. It must have been. Fuck, man. Damn it. Fuck. Okay, if I remember what period, if I'm able to piece together the period, I'm gonna try asking Chris and Michael if they remember what period we were in, around what around what time of day. I remember it was it was definitely daytime. It wasn't morning. My guess would be somewhere around 12 to... School would end at 3:30, and that's when we'd all go home, so... Could be anywhere from 11 to 1. But yeah, so I don't know what periods that would be. We used to have six periods. Pretty sure. So yeah, or 7 periods? I think so. Either way. But yeah, so okay. And all I remember, which I'm gonna cut this clip here just in case I do remember exactly what period. You know, just add it right here real quick. But yeah, and in case my friends didn't remember what period exactly either, here we are. Anyway, so I remember, obviously, you know, me, Michael, and Chris, we got together. I wish I could remember exactly as to how we wanted. Well, obviously we wanted to skip. And, okay, first off, also, this is not the first time that we have skipped. Obviously, fuck no. And as a matter of fact, also, before we get into this, there's so many fucking stories throughout my life that I want to tell, and especially a lot of skipping stories and shit. And so, probably, you know, once there's I make a playlist of, you know, more skipping stories that I'll tell. This video, even though it's the first skipping story I'm telling on the channel, on the playlist I'll probably have it as whatever the order is, right? So, you know, because usually I want to start like, so the first time we skipped was, you know, blah, 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 right? Like, and so in the playlist, once, you know, usually I make a playlist of, once it's like 3 videos of the same topic. But yeah, and then I'm gonna put them in order, like the 6th grade skipping stories, right? So it's gonna be all in order, and then 7th grade, which is that. So it's all gonna be in an order, but not in like order that these were posted. And then also, yeah, eventually I'll have another story of just general vlog stories and everything. But yeah. And, you know, within skipping stories and shit, this on that playlist, once that comes, it'll be in order of the stories themselves and when they happen. So yeah, because there's so much I'm gonna get into, but the only reason I'm getting into this one first is because, again, yesterday was the 7th year anniversary since skipping outside for the first time in 7th grade. So yeah, I really wanted to. At least, you know, tell the story. So, yeah, there's so many stories I should have been telling since years ago, but, okay, anyways. So I remember, oh god, fuck, it's annoying as fuck. We were wanting to skip, and it was, again, definitely daytime. It was sunny as fuck. It was definitely sunny as fuck. It was April. So it was very, very, very not good day. And I remember we were walking around the school. So usually before this, just a little summary, every time we skipped it was inside the school. I won't get into the detail of that yet. So yeah. And again, it's, you know, yeah, I think okay, I think so. I think we were like, yeah, I think we were skipping inside the school as usual, you know, hiding in the bathrooms and shit. Pretty sure, I think so. But then, you know, started getting like a little more risky and shit. We're like, alright, I remember, like, I definitely remember, once we're in the hallway, a certain hallway of the school, kind of the back of the school, and I remember, like, I think I probably suggested it first, but I was like, yo, we should go outside, we should, like, skip outside, like, go into the woods and shit, hide out in the woods or something like that, I said. And they were like, I don't know, we'll get caught, or, you know, there's people out there or whatever, and I was like, I don't know, we sneak about it or some shit. And we kept walking around. Yeah, we're just trying to find, like, where should we go? Where should we hide out to keep skipping? And all 3 of us were just walking around together, trying to talk and planning out, okay, what is going to be our next move here. And eventually, I remember, so finally we're back at the still around, you know, the back of school, and then at that very final hallway, because there are doors that lead outside, of course. And I remember this one door, this one set of doors that lead outside, very end of the hallway. I don't know how I could, exactly have y'all see exactly what I see. So, the hallway, so let's say it's kind of like this, right? So, the hallway goes like this, and then like this. So there's these two hallways right at the very end, and then this middle hallway, right? Those are connected. Yeah, in the middle, I think in the middle of that part of the school, I think there was like this like little court, like outside courtyard thingy or some shit. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was kind of it was like that. And so we were on the left side, right? I remember coming out of the bathroom, we were on the left side, and we were looking down this way, right? And so we're looking to the right, and those are the doors, because outside of those doors themselves are these like these trailers, I guess, that are also classrooms or some shit. These trailers, and then more to the side of that, there's like a little outside basketball court. Yeah, I think directly walking out of the doors. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I think the trailers are like just straight when you walk out of the doors. That makes the question: which set of doors was it that? Unless there's two set of doors, maybe. Anyways, because I remember like the first time that I met Michael and everything. Like I remember like because again there's a little basketball court outside. And I remember like as we'd walk in, the first thing when you're walking out of those doors is the basketball court right in front of you, not the trailers. That's more to the side, to the left. I don't know. I think there might have been just other set of doors as well. Either way, and then I'm pretty sure I do remember. I guess I just don't remember the entire layout of the school that well. But this time, when you walk out of those doors, it's the trailers right there, directly to the left or to the right, as you walked through. And so, I remember like we were, because I think classes were about to switch into the next period or something. So there was, students walking around and everything, so we could kind of blend in with the crowd. And we were like, you know what, fuck it. They were like, fuck it, alright, let's go, let's do it. And so, first though, because in that video, in those videos that you saw, the sweater that me and Michael have on, I have some orange sweater, Michael has some red sweater. We had actually, we had stolen those from Lost and Found. They were not ours at all. The whole idea, I'm not sure if we had gotten them before we even got the, before we even wanted to go outside. We may have already had them on, or we may have gotten them and then came back. I think so, possibly. We may have had the time to go to Lost and Found, put some on, and then go outside. And the reason why we did that is because, like on cameras or whatever, right? Like, we didn't want to, basically like a way to kind of hide our identities, that was what I said. It was actually, I'm pretty sure it was my idea, like, yo, let's steal some, like, sweaters or something, Lost and Found. That way we can conceal what we're actually wearing. And so if anybody says, yeah, oh, I saw these kids or whatever, they were wearing this and that, right? We just, since they're not ours, we quickly take them off, ditch them, and wear in completely, like, different clothing, at least from the top. And so that was the whole reason we did that. So yeah, those sweaters are not ours. The one I had on was a little too small on me, while the one on Michael I think was a little too big on him or some shit. But yeah, so we had those on and we were ready to go. So we walk out of those doors. I remember we walk out. There's all the 8th graders are outside for whatever reason. some kind of, maybe it's like gym. I guess some gym class, I don't know. But there's definitely a lot. And there's a field. There's a huge, like, it's not a baseball or a football field. It's just a plain field that middle school, they would use, like, during gym, they'd put up some soccer goals or whatever. They'd play baseball or you know, they just take out, you know, the plates and put them down or whatever shit. But it's just a huge, fucking huge field. It's just plain field, just grass, nothing else. So that is basically, so let's say through the bleachers that we walked out through that time at least, those trailers right out front, you know, there's concrete in the middle, obviously, the trailers, the basketball court would be right here, and then all the way over here is that giant fucking football field. From your perspective, looking at me, it's probably looks completely different because I'm kind of doing it in my own perspective. So basically, the trailer's over here, basketball court over here, and then all the way in the bag over here is that giant field. So yeah, and I remember we walk out. we're just like, okay, what do we do exactly? Do we just run in the woods, or what should we do? You know, and I think that was the plan. Like we all were like, all right, so I guess we're just walking in the woods. But yeah, I remember we're like, all right, we're just gonna run in there, and yeah, and then we were like, again, there's 8th graders everywhere, you know, around those trailers and playing basketball, and on the field. And so I remember like, yo, this is really fucking risky, motherfucker. Someone might see us. And I think there was one chick that was on my bus that was out there too, or 2 of them or so, and they definitely saw me, and they're like, yeah, I fucking remember. Yeah, we walked out, and I remember stuff with like those chicks. They were like, hey, aren't we on the bus together? And I was like, I don't entirely remember my reaction, but I feel like it was something like, yeah, just simply, yeah. Yeah, he's like, what are you doing out here? Don't worry about it. And I'm just like, shh, don't tell anybody. And we're like, don't tell anybody what? Just don't fucking snitch, right? I'm like, okay. And then we were like, all right, fuck it. We're just running to the woods. So basically, the thing was, so the trailers that I talked about, they're obviously they're big, right? And I think it was like, yeah, 2 of them right there. Either that or 4. So they're like cut in half or some shit. And so those kind of were good, you know, came in handy as like kind of shields. So everyone else in the basketball court in the field didn't see us as long as we were kind of behind those trailers. But then, okay, from y'all's perspective, right? Like, imagine y'all are looking at those trailers and outside yourselves, right? All the way over here. Is where the trailer ends. So you're walking out, right? You're coming towards me. The trailers end here. And then, right? And so the field, like we see the woods, it's like literally right here. You know, from distance, right here. So it just takes like a few steps basically before you enter the woods. I'd say like 10 steps or so, 10 feet. And so, and behind those, you know, there were those chicks just kind of hanging against the trailer walls, and that's when we just ran into that bitch, and yeah, we just kept going, and I remember the chicks yelling like, "Yo, what the fuck?" But I don't think they said anything, or maybe they were the ones. We'll get into that. And so. I remember we're running through that bitch. We're going down, we're running through, and at one point I remember. So Chris is wearing these heavy ass like steel boots, steel toe boots. I don't know why he always liked to fucking wear those kind of boots. So, and for skipping, they're not very efficient. So yeah, So I remember it was one point early in, we're running through, and we come across this fence, right? We have to climb it. Now we're pros at that shit. Me and Michael, we definitely, you know, we're ready to climb shit. We're ready to get shit done, you know. And so Michael's going out in front. I'm behind him, also trying to, you know, make sure that Chris keeps up with us. He's behind me. And so we see this fence. We're like, and immediately, you know, me and Michael are like, all right, we got, obviously we climb it. So we quickly, you know, he climbs it, I climb it, jump over, and then yeah, I think the fence was about the height of, yeah, now that I think about it, I think it was about the height of that wall. Not this wall. So my room is kind of the roof is slanted that way, the ceiling, and so this is the much shorter wall. This is a much taller wall. So it's about the height of that wall there. Maybe about this tall, but a little bit more. You can't see the very top of it. So you see almost the very top of the marble poster. It's about 5-6 inches above the marble poster, and that's where that wall ends at the top there. So maybe a foot higher than that. But yeah, so it was a, you know, hefty fence, but not. It wasn't a big deal much. And so we quickly climb over the fence. We keep running. Chris is still going, yo, guys, wait up. And I'm like, all right, shit, fuck. And then he's climbing it. And we're just trying to walk in. We're still walking. He's like, oh, he'll be within a second. He's like, yo. And then we look behind us. And the motherfucker, Chris was literally, I don't know how this happened. Chris was like stuck. Yeah, he was like hanging upside down from his boot or some shit. Like he got stuck on the boot, like the toe just got stuck in there. It was just kind of hanging or something. So I was like, yo, what the fuck? And so I had to fucking literally go back. I climbed over the fence, back to the side he was on, obviously, and you know, got him off the fence. And I was like, all right, just give me your boots. And so he had to take off his boots, and he gave it to me. He went over. I threw him over. I went back over. I'm pretty sure he had to take them all. Because I definitely remember telling him, yo, how about you just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure because he could not climb that shit with those steel boots. The holes on the fence, it just really... it didn't work. It was too heavy. It's too much. And yeah, so I fucking remember just clearly looking behind me, and he's just stuck on the fence, kind of like hanging upside down or some shit on it from his foot. So Joe, what the fuck? And yeah, so we're over the fence. And we keep running. We're like, all right, let's go. And we, you know, Michael was up front. He was waiting. So we keep running. We keep going. And then, you know, as we keep running, we kind of. So the field, like I said, there's a huge field, right? And so obviously there's like the very edge of the entire field, which is the woods as well. And so we kind of basically what we did. Throughout the entire thing was kind of run around that entire wood area. I just got an idea. Wait a second. I think I could show y'all Google Maps exactly what it all kind of looked like. I just got this idea real quick. Thanks. So y'all are about to. Y'all about to get the real inside fucking a deep scoop, a deep cum bucket. Okay. And so also, by the way, the middle school and the high school literally right across from each other. As you can see, so that the middle school and that is the high school that we all we both went to. And so that middle school, let me zoom in. Yeah, that's okay. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Okay, so let's look at this together, right? You're my bitch. So you're looking at the basically there's a street, this is the high school. And so you remember how I was saying the hallway goes like bam, right? So this is the back of the school basically. And so these are the trailers I was talking about. These right here. We exited from there. There's like a set of doors there. And then you can see the basketball court right there. Little basketball court that I was talking about. Right there. And we had come out from some set of doors around here. And I remember those trailers. I remember. I'm not sure if these trailers were there before. When are these pictures from exactly? Are they 2021? I mean, or 2013? When are these from? I don't know. I mean, I just never remember right. But definitely those right there were there. So I did remember a little wrong. So we were right. Actually, I'm not sure if this one right here was there back then. But yes, you can see the woods are literally right there. And then here's the huge field that I was talking about. So again, we exited from there, and here is that huge, just plain field. And so we went in the woods. Again, there's the trailers right in there. We entered from there, and yeah, we just kind of ran all the way. Throughout the entire trip, we basically went that way. We went in that direction. And then there's less rest for the woods. That's kind of more, bigger shot of stuff. Yeah. And so, yeah, now y'all got a much better image of it all. Y'all got a much better, image of what it all looks like. So yeah. So again, went from there. There was a fence somewhere there that we climbed in. I feel like somewhere around here, about this point, about somewhere around there. So it was not very. It was pretty soon after we had entered the woods that we encountered that one fence, and then we kept going, and eventually we kind of chilled out for a little bit, and at this slope, and we were just kind of chilling a little bit, just planning, talking about, all right, what do we do next, right? Where do we go? Blah blah. And the entire the whole plan was. yeah, I remember. Yes. Yeah, I remember us talking about, yeah. So the plan was that we were gonna stay in the woods, right? We were gonna stay in the woods for entirely the day. I think, oh yeah, it must have been like 1 or so. I think so. Now I remember. Because I remember we were talking about, like, okay, we got like 2 hours left or something like that before school is out. Right? We didn't have that many hours left to go. Maybe it might have been 11 or 12 still. But again, like, last period is like at 3:30, class ends, and then soon after that, we all leave. Yeah, I think first load, which was me and Michael at the time. No, first load was Chris. Or actually, this is middle school. This is 7th grade. Sometimes they switch between, depending on the grade, what load it was in. But yeah, so the plan was to stay in the woods until, we would hear the bell ring for like last period or whatever, class out, going home, right? And we'd sneak out of the woods through the school or so, walk around the school, and get to whatever bus loads we were, right? Get into our bus, go home, boom. It could have gone well, by the way. It could have worked. Let me just say that right now. But yeah, that was the plan. I remember us talking about that. Because at one point when we were hunched over the first little like break, you know, where we're just chilling for a little bit, just talking about it all. It's like, okay, that is what we do, blah blah blah. And but yeah, I think we were like somewhere at the edge, very edge of the field. Because then I also remember at one point, yeah, after chilling for a bit, you know, we kind of wanted to look up, because so there in the woods, it's slanted upwards, kind of. So you have to kind of, it isn't just boom, you know, walk through the woods, boom, you're in the field, you know. So walk in the woods, and you have to go a little up, and then you'd be on the field. So it's kind of a upward slant a little bit. And so we wanted to see, you know, are the educators, you know, what are they doing? You know, would they be leaving soon? But we could hear them, but you know, we were still like, yeah, kind of curious, whatever. And so we did try to kind of look up eventually. So we kind of climbed up, we looked over, and then we saw some kids there, you know, and they were 8th graders. We saw them there, and I'm pretty sure they saw us, and we were like, oh shit, yo, go. And because I think, yeah, I remember we heard them like saying, hey, there's some kids in the, like, I remember we you know, after like we kind of saw each other, me and Michael and that kid, whatever, and then we quickly got back down into the woods, and you were like, yo, I think we saw us, and then we were like, shit, do you think so? And you're right, blah blah blah, and then we hear like that same kid or whoever, it's like, hey, we there's someone in the woods or some shit like that, right? Someone in the woods, and we were like, oh fuck. So, you know, yeah. So the second clip where we you know, chilled for a bit, that was, yeah, that must have been yeah, so that was before. So no, we did find that other chill spot where we chilled at, which is where you saw that second clip, right? This is update number 2. Yeah, that one. And then from there we kept going. Cause I feel like at first, you know, when the kids were like, oh, we saw someone in the woods, and then we kind of ran some more, and then we kind of were able to chill out for a bit because we thought we were safe, and then we went out, walked some more. And then that's where the trouble began, right? With the third clip. But I don't think so. I think, yeah, we must have at some point, after we climbed the fence and kept running, found that one little spot where we kind of sat down, chilled for a bit, and then kept going, and then found that other little chill spot at the edge of the field. And that's when we went up. So, you know, they saw us, and then we kept running, and then we hid behind these this log, which is where you see the third clip, right? This huge ass log. We kept running, and Michael said that he had seen that one teacher coming after us before this point, but I don't think so. And so, this is a poor clip. Fuck yeah. Fuck, this I could have caught on camera. By the way, god damn it, some of those videos were way longer, at least 2 minutes or so. But fucking shit, like the iPod, this fucking piece of fuck right here, I still have it. The iPod Touch 5th generation, this is what I had back in middle school, is what I filmed basically everything on. I got the screen replaced last year, so originally it was white, all this, obviously that's why it's got the white button, broken button. So yeah, but fucking shit, this thing, after like I got it, like a few months into it, right, the battery's so shit. Like whenever I'd record a video, the battery, even if I was at 100, like after like a few minutes, 3-5 minutes of recording, usually just up to 3, like it would already go down a lot. And more, and quickly it would go down. It deteriorated more and more until like it'd only take 3 minutes or so, and it'd be all from 100 to 20% already. Like, that's fucking bullshit. God damn, it pisses me off so much because it hindered me from being able to fucking film more. Fuck, it's fucking bullshit, man. But yeah, still, what I did film, I'm glad I did. Fucking shit. Because sometimes I'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to film anyways. Hopefully it doesn't die. And it'd die. And then when I turn it back on, the video didn't save. It was like it wasn't recorded because the phone, this motherfucker shut down in the middle of it. So yeah, fucking shit, man. But yeah, and obviously it was a full screen, you know, portrait mode, of course. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And obviously back in the day, OG Instagram, everything had to be cropped to square. It was a square only, and videos went at a max of 15 seconds. So yeah, so I did what I could. And I fucking shit, I had to delete them eventually because I didn't have any space. Shit on that fucker would run out of space so fast and it pissed me off so much. I'd delete important shit and it'd still be like, not enough space, like, fuck you. Fuck you. Fucking bullshit. Apple, if you fucking got any files from 2013, 14, 15, 16 even, tell me, yo. I want that shit back from my shit. Anyways. Yeah, so, then I remember eventually running away, because, yeah, I feel like some of the kids were like, they came out of the field into the woods trying to find us or some shit, yeah, and, something like that, or at least we thought there was, and so we ran, and we kept running, and then that's when we hid behind that log, right, and at that point, that must have been somewhere around, okay, so you see how there's this field, right, this whole, like a horse ranch thing, so this must have been somewhere around, yeah, that whole area right here, somewhere there, yeah, and, yeah, that's where we were. I definitely remember that. We were definitely somewhere around this edge, somewhere around the edge here, right? And then we kept running and we ran, and because I remember, yeah, we were somewhere around this area once we hid behind a log and we're, you know, yeah, because we ran kind of back, and we found a creek. Actually, we found a tiny little river, about 2 inches, a 2-inch wide little river, just by the way. So, you know, that was okay. And so that was near that log that we were hiding behind on that third clip. And I remember, like, at the end of that clip, you hear Michael be like, "Come over here." And so I go over to him, and I was still in the original video. I was still filming, and he was like, "Yo, do you see that head over there? Like, do you see that? Like, it looks like that's a head over there." And I was like, "Yeah, I do see it, but I don't think that's a person." And I remember they came right to where he was, and it's like with the phone zooming in, and I was like, I think that's just like part of a tree or a leaf or something, right? And so, and he's like, "Nah, dude, I swear that's a person, yo. I swear that's some dude or some shit." And I was like, "I don't think so, yo." And Chris still just chilling down on the log. The log was pretty long, but yeah, and I fucking remember as he's like, he keeps talking about, like, you know, swear to God, that's someone's head right there, yo. I turn around, right? He's like right next to me, right to my left. We're looking over there. He's looking. He sees something in a distance and west, thinks it's a head. I look over. The wood, the log is right in front of us, obviously, and we're right behind it. So it's about this tall, I'd say. So about 2 feet tall. That log, that wide. We're kind of right behind it. I remember I looked behind me. And fucking, dude, I see a teacher, a fat fucking teacher, a fat ass teacher. I remember I look behind me, I see a teacher coming down. Here's the thing, I don't know if he saw us, because he was going like that way, but not towards us. He wasn't coming towards us, he was going like that way, down to where that little river was that I said. He was going that way. And maybe if we just, like, if I was to, like, lay down, maybe we would have got, you know, they would not have seen us. But immediately when I saw him, I was like, yo. He's like, what? Dude, there's a fucking teacher right there. Dude, there's a fucking teacher right there, yo. And he looked at, he was like about, the teacher must have been pretty relatively close. God, how much is 20 feet? How much would 20 feet be? Or 30 feet? Somewhere around there. He wasn't that far. Like, he was, if he had seen us, if he was coming right towards us, he would have definitely, you know, he wasn't like 5 feet or 10 feet, but definitely 20, 30 feet. He was not totally in a distance, but just enough, you know, kind of. He was too close. That's all I'm gonna say. For and so I remember I was like, yo, Jesus fucking teacher's right there, yo, we gotta go. And he looks over, sees the ghost, he's like, fuck yo, he quick. Michael like is immediately the moment he sees him, is like, nope, I'm out. Like just starts running, yo. We're like, alright, go. We all start running. Chris sees him too. We're all fucking running our fucking asses off. And yeah, it's fucking the teacher now, he definitely knows where we're at. And he's coming behind us, and we're like, go. We're fucking running our asses off. And we're running for so much, yo, so long. I think we had, Dad explains, because I was so tired, bro. I was getting so exhausted, bro. I was barely able to breathe, but we had to keep going. You have to keep, when you're getting chased by, like, fucking any authority, teachers, whoever the fuck, cops, doesn't matter. You gotta keep going, bro. You gotta keep going. Alright? The best that you fucking can. And so, again, we were, like, around this area or so. Maybe, yeah, we were around somewhere in the middle, so somewhere back here. I think so, yeah, somewhere back here. And we must have ran all the way down. We weren't exactly knowing where we were going. All the way down here. It must have come out like over here. No, we came out right over here or so. And there's a little, like, there's walking path. Because I remember this red barn thing. Where again, this is where we came out. There was this field. And I remember because when we came out, we saw this motherfucker right here. So it must have come out somewhere around here originally. And so I remember we kept running, and bro, we were jumping over so much shit. We were running our asses off. We were all getting tired as hell. I was, most of all me. Like I was barely like like I was so fucking tired, but I knew you gotta keep going. I forced myself so hard. I was going at it. I wasn't gonna fucking get caught, motherfucker. And so we kept going. And apparently also like Michael would say, or both Michael and Chris, like apparently at one point when they looked back or something like that fucking teacher, that fat teacher, just like slipped or some shit and like fell into some mud or some shit. At least they say. I barely looked back a few times. I mean, I saw him running after us, but he could barely keep up. But he was still coming after us, and so we were going. And until we finally came out of the woods to that where I just told you there was that field, and we came out somewhere. Those are shadows that you see right there. All of that are just shadows of these trees here, by the way. So we came out right there. There, the edge is a fucking pathway, a dirt path, I guess. And we're just. And we're talking, okay, what do we do next? Where do we go? Right? And, oh, I remember. yeah. So I remember we're going. And they're talking about, like, yo, we should just turn ourselves in. That's what they were saying. I was like, fuck no. We should just jump over this tiny little fence. We should hide in the fucking barn. We could just hide in the barn, yo. That was my idea. That's what we should have done. And years later, they'd end up telling me, yeah, we should have just gone in that barn. I was like, what the fuck? I fucking told you. But they didn't want to. They were like, no, we should just turn ourselves in, retire, and just fuck it, who cares, right? And I was like, dude, come on. Like, I was so eager to keep going. I didn't want to stop just yet. I was having a fuck lot of fun, And I was ready to just keep going. But these motherfuckers, they were fucking tired or whatever. It's bullshit. It's one of those instances where they were bitching at her, let's be honest here. But then again, if it wasn't for us turning ourselves in, we wouldn't have that video that I recorded of us being in the cop car, and that's pretty legendary. All right, middle school at 13, we're in a fucking cop car being driven back to the school. Come on, that's legendary. So I mean, at the same time, don't regret it, but I would have really liked to still kept hiding in that barn. And so, you know, that's where the trouble began. So that third clip, that's where you're seeing that, right? Like literally moments after, again, that's the 15 seconds. There was more to the video, but after I got done recording that video, like immediately afterwards, you know, I stopped recording. He keeps talking about that. I look back. That's when I saw him. And we're fucking ditching it. We're fucking ditching it, bro. And yeah, because I remember like I also heard something behind me, right? Like with leaves or some shit. Look behind me. And there's a teacher, and it's slanted downwards. So from here, it was slanting downwards for us, or kind of like that. So the teacher was going down a downward slant as well. And I remember fucking, again, we ran through, we got out of the woods. It was definitely like hours later. It was about an hour or two. I think we were out there for about, in total, an hour or two, I'd say. Yeah. We definitely, so there was definitely a lot of, a good amount of time before us, you know, where the trouble began. Where it was just us kind of chilling and shit, and just keep walking through the woods. But yeah, we were at least out there for at least an hour or two. But yeah, so we walk out, there's that path, there's that red barn right there. They want to turn themselves in, and we're like, nah, yo, and then we look, also, right down, like we immediately, after we walked down that path a little bit, the fucking cop car right there. The cop car is right there. I'm not sure if we immediately, I don't think we didn't immediately see it. No, I think we did, possibly. Like right after we came out of the woods, at first we were just really fucking tired, and we look, you know, over. Eventually, then after they're saying we should turn ourselves, we look over, and there's the fucking cop car right there at the end of the fucking pathway to the left. And we were like, yo, what the fuck? We were like, how the fuck did they find us? And they were like, alright, we should just turn ourselves in. And here's the thing, like, we thought, or they thought at least, that they knew that we were right there. Like, but I was like, nah, bro. And I was like, I don't see anyone in the fucking cop car, yo. So we can just, if we fucking hurry up now, we can get in that barn, hide inside the barn. And, yeah, and then just wait it out. And then come back out, go back in the woods, you know. But they didn't want to. They didn't fucking want to. God damn it. And so, I remember, they were like, I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever. Right? I was a little pissed about it. I was like, come on, y'all being some bitches. But yeah, and so tired as fuck, we started walking towards the cop car. God damn it. And God, I'm never gonna forget this. We're walking towards it. We see there's no one there, and the house, you know, I'm guessing the owner of the barn also or whatever, is right there. The cop is literally at the door of those people, and we're like, wait a second, does she even know we're here? And then we're, you know, she turns around, the cop sees us. She's like, hey, what do y'all think y'all doing? What's wrong with y'all? Blah 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 blah, whatever, right? She was the nicer one. That cop was the much nicer one. We kind of liked her. Fat ass Edgar though, we fucking hated that little bitch. fuck fat ass Edgar. He's an important part of our skipping stories. Eventually, there's a reason that we nicknamed him Fat Ass Edgar. When we mention Fat Ass Edgar, we know exactly who the fuck we talking about. But that female, that chick cop, she was kind of cool. She was kind of cool. She usually wasn't a mean or wasn't all that bitchy. As a matter of fact, because again, she was like, where the hell have y'all been? Like, y'all realize y'all can get hurt, blah 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 blah. Even though, come on, we're fucking teenagers, right? We're not fucking retarded. Let's get this something straight up. By the way, I know that this generation are just complete little bitches. All right, 12, 13, 14, 15 even year olds nowadays are fucking little bit. How are you part of my generation still? Like, you're little bitches, bro. like, can you not think for yourself? Can you not, like, you're all about, like, following every rule, and, oh, I'm a child. No, the fuck you're not, alright? You're a fucking teenager. You're more grown up. You've grown up now, okay? You're not a little kid. And I fought against that bullshit. I fought against being told that I'm too young for this. I'm not old enough for this, you know? Fuck that shit. I'd still do whatever the fuck I want. I still do that. And I had fun, and I do not regret shit, because at that age, you're way more conscious. You know, you definitely, like, once at a certain age when you're little, around, you know, 7, 8, 9, you know, you're starting to be a lot more conscious of what you're doing and everything. By the time you're 12, you know, preteen, and then 13, a teenager and everything, you know, by the time you're a teen, 12, 13, 14, like, you definitely, you know what you're doing. Whatever you do, you know you're doing it. You know what you are doing. You are conscious. To say and pretend that you don't is complete fucking bullshit. Okay? So shut the fuck up with that shit. I fought for nothing. I still have so many lyrics. Very, you know, pop punk lyrics and everything for songs that I will still make at some point when I wrote throughout middle school. And then that one song that I wrote in first grade. And I still believe all of it. Alright? You know, I'd say, fuck. Being told what to do, fuck, I'm, you know, being told I'm too young for this or that, fuck all that bullshit, okay? You do whatever you want, have fucking fun, break the rules, break the laws, fuck them. So yeah, that was us, in our lifestyles, and that still definitely is, to this day, especially for me. But yeah, so she was, you know, telling us off a little bit, but she wasn't like super angry or bitchy about it much. She was just kind of like, come on, guys, like, y'all know y'all can get blah, 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 blah. You know, that kind of tone. And so you're like, all right, get in the car, I'm driving y'all back. And so we get in the back of the cop car. She puts us back there. Yeah, she drives us back all the way around. It's somewhat a long drive, even though, you know, and, at some point, that's when, this motherfucker, I pull it out of my pocket. I quickly recorded this. We were really, there was barely any space in there, yo. Alright, we were all like really scrunched up next to each other. Like, that's why, like, in part of the video we're like, you know, because I tried to kind of do an entire look around. Like, eventually, back camera, get it out of my pocket, start recording. You know, I'm trying to whisper. I don't want the cop to know I'm recording anything, so I'm like, we've been caught, right? And then I'm just kind of recording, so, you know, everybody knows that we're serious, right? And then there's a part where, like, it's on Michael and his hair for a little too long. Yeah, that was when I was, like, kind of looking all around, you know, also showing that all three of us are in there. But then there was a part where I was, like, trying to, like, move so I'm a little more comfortable. So I kind of had the phone like this. That's when you see him for a little too long. And then I keep kind of recording. We're in a cop car. Yeah, we're in a cop car. And then, yeah, I think there was more to that recording as well, but, yeah. Yeah, fucking great. It's awesome fucking shit, man. So, yeah, and I think I know exactly what pair of jeans I was wearing. I think I know, I don't entirely remember what shirt, but I think I know what jeans I was wearing. I still have these motherfuckers. Yeah, should I show it to y'all now? Yeah, fuck it. So, at some point, I'm gonna have a whole video just talking about the history of me and these jeans right here. I've had them since, like, elementary school. They still fitted me all the way through until 2019 or so. Even a little bit in 2020, they still kind of fit me. I've just been getting fucking fat, alright? I'm skinny, but my thighs, alright? All the fat just getting to my thighs or some shit. And my hips. Most of all, my fucking hips, bro. Alright? My hips are it's too wide. It's too much. So, yeah, lengthwise, they're still fine, but from the waist, they started not fitting me anymore. Which fucking sucks. And these tears are all natural, alright? The very first YouTube video that I posted, I'm wearing these, yo. And you could see a tiny little hole in one of the knees. Eventually, with time, those naturally, I never, like, you know, cut the holes. They just were they made themselves with time and everything. And more and more and more. And God, I fucking love them. And they look so, it's just so punk. It's naturally punk. It's just the punkest fucking jeans of all time. They look so fucking great. I fucking love them. But, you know, maybe at some point I'll fucking lessen my waist fat and shit so they could, you know, I could fit in them again. Most jeans, a lot of my jeans are suddenly not fitting from years ago when they fit perfectly fine not so long ago. So yeah, anyway, I was probably wearing these. Actually, does it? Oh no, I wasn't! I remember! I was wearing these fucking shitty jeans over here. Yeah! I remember because in the fourth clip, you know, you see my knees a little bit, and the jeans are a little bluish. These right here, which now they fit me kind of perfectly, I guess. These at the time were they were too big on me, a little too big. But you know, back in the day, we also, you know, we sagged. Me and Michael, we sagged. You know, we emo saggers. We invented and popularized sagging as emos, except we never posted much about it. But you know, throughout the school, we were known for that. But yeah, these right here, these jeans right here, like, fuck, because there was a point where I didn't have black skinnies, and maybe at the time I did have these, I'm pretty sure, but they were probably dirty or some shit. But for a long time, these were like the darkest skinny jeans that I had, and the skinniest that I had to have. But they're not completely black, they're dark blue. I remember when we bought them in the store, they looked black. We came home, they're fucking blue. They're dark blue. I was like, fuck! So yeah, and they were a little too big on me, but now they kind of fit me perfectly. But I never really liked them much. Like, I remember these things right here, I'd have them so far out so they can squeeze tight enough to where they're not falling down much. Yeah, these are the ones I was wearing that fucking day. yeah, I fucking remember. Yeah, but anyways. Yeah, so fucking good ass shit. I remember once they drove us back to the school after that recording. Okay, fuck, sorry. The fucking the default camera app that the iPhone, you know, comes with just fucking crashed out of fucking nowhere. God damn it. Again. I've done this before on this one other video. I think it was from one of the how to deal with and or overcome depression videos, I think. But yeah. Fuck. But okay, so back to what I was saying. So after she drove back to the school, to the middle school, I remember we were like at the very front, like the parking lot, and I remember us, you know, coming out of it and walking into the school with her and everything, and just everybody just like looking at us, staring at us, and be like, yo, you know, like, yo, what happened? Blah, 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 blah. Right? God, like, they're so fucking lucky, dude. Like, everything that I've ever done, that we've ever done and everything, it's just, we genuinely love doing this shit. We genuinely love doing what we did. We loved it. It was genuinely fun for us. We liked to. We still liked to fuck shit up and everything. But just that popularity and everything that came from it was just extra, you know. It didn't have to be that way, you know. We could have just stayed underground, but we were fucking popular. That made us very popular, and especially the chicks. Basically, every chick in that fucking grade was was all over us. Mostly me. Michael was a little too shy, I guess, or something, and just didn't give a fuck. Chris definitely didn't give a fuck. I remember like he'll still say, like, anytime like any of those chicks, like, you know, would come up to them, because eventually, this part of a whole nother story, I'd be going to an alternative school, and you know, the chicks would ask about me and when am I gonna be back or whatever. And the only reason I know they would is because I remember Mike would be, you know, was one time they were hanging and they were like, yo, you know all those chicks that were always like you know, talk to you and everything at school? I was like, yeah. They're like, yeah, they've asked about you. They keep asking me like when you're gonna be back and shit. And I'm just like, hell yeah. And too long. You know, it's gonna take too long for me to get back there. Just give him my Insta. You never did. That motherfucker. Like, I remember telling him, just go up to them, you know, tomorrow or whatever, and just give them my Insta and just, you know, tell them to text me, DM me, and any questions they got or whatever, you know, I'll answer whatever they want to know. I don't think he ever did. He either forgot or I don't know, but he never did. And they did apparently keep bothering him about it until eventually they stopped, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, so just like all that attention and everything, it's just it was bonus. It was bonus shit, you know. Like, we'd been completely fine and happy without that popularity and shit, but it was a bonus. We loved it. I definitely loved it most of all. Chris is the one who could give less of a fuck about it. He almost didn't even enjoy the popularity at all. Michael, though, he definitely did. He definitely did like it. But I was the one who got it most, probably because even though I was still shy, pretty shy back then, which I can still be shy now, at least in person. But sometimes I'm straight up outgoing, right off the top. You know, I don't give a fuck. It just depends on my mood, I guess. I don't know. But definitely a little more on the shy side back then. But, you know, they'd always talk to me first, and then, you know, I was able to kind of express myself more and more as time went on and everything. So, don't lick the lips. Just okay. But yeah. So, yeah. I remember walking through and everyone staring at us, especially from our grade. And so, until we were led into the principal's office and shit. And from there, yeah, that was that time that, no, that was before, because I remember, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So, towards the end, like, what happens in the aftermath, I'm gonna have to pause this recording here. I'm gonna have to ask Michael or Chris, see what they remember exactly, and then I'll finish this video up. So I want to get as many details as possible. Obviously, like in the description and the caption of the fourth clip, like I showed in the screenshots earlier, I state, you know, we ended up getting 5 days of OSS, outside school suspension, which, fuck yeah, what, like, how is OSS a fucking punishment, by the way? Like, we wanna not go to school, you know, so you're just basically, like, giving us what we want, you know that, right? Like, I remember, like, that was, like, my exact words that I thought, like, back then. I tell Mike, I was like, bro, they're, like, literally giving us what we want. Except it's not as fun, you know, skipping, like, actually going to school and skipping, getting out of there, is way more fun than just staying home. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ask them. It's Wednesday, so I need to make sure I have this video definitely ready by tomorrow and shit. But, yeah, so, wait up. Again, I forgot to mention this. I was about to say it when I was first talking about this part, but, yeah, when we saw the cop car at the end of that, like, dirt road thing, right? Like, I remember, like, when we went up to it and then when she finally saw us, right, and everything, at one point I, like, I asked, because I told him, or, like, I remember, like I said, I told him, like, she's not even in the cop car. They might not even know that we're here. So we still have the chance to get away. Again, they didn't fucking want to. But, yeah. And so as she was about to, you know, put us in the cop car, I asked, like I asked, did you know we were out here? By the way, did you know we were, like, right over there? Like, that we had just come out? And she was like, nah, I didn't know y'all. I didn't know where the fuck y'all were. I didn't know where the hell y'all were. You guys just suddenly popped up right here. And I was like, Fuck! I fucking told you! Fuck! I was like, I fucking told you! You motherfuckers! I told y'all. Like, I'm always right, but motherfuckers never listen, bro. No one ever listens to me. But yet, I almost always right about shit. But yeah, so, fuck. God damn it, fuck. If only, like, we could have gotten away perfectly still, yo. God damn it. But, yeah, again, still great, you know, because I got that cop car video, right? But, fuck, man. Yeah, we could have gotten away for sure. For sure. Alright, you bet your ass, alright? In a parallel universe, we definitely did. So. Fucking hiccups. But yeah, so, yeah, she didn't even fucking know we were there. That we'd just come out of the woods or anything. Like, again, when we come out, like, the first thing we saw was just a cop car right over there down the road. We're like, what the fuck? How the fuck did she fucking know? How the fuck did she fucking get here? And I was like, but then I saw she wasn't in there, and I was like, no way. She doesn't know. We can still have the chance. If she knew, she'd already be yelling at us, right? So, yeah, it turns out she didn't know. She hadn't seen us. They hadn't seen us. Fuck. So, yeah. It's that bullshit. Anyway, okay, so it's the next day, it's the morning, and so Chris did answer most of the questions that I asked him, so I'm gonna be, you know, going over that because most of his answers were to what I thought, to what I was thinking. So yeah, Michael, though he hasn't, he hasn't fucking responded. Oh yeah, also, yeah. So okay, so back then, back in the day, and around that whole time period, in that same day, as well, I had a fucking mohawk. Fuck it. It's mostly up I don't know. I had a full-on fucking punk rock mohawk. Fuck it. Hell yeah. He looks so fucking good. It was fucking awesome. And that day I did have the mohawk as well, but fuck, god damn it. Fuck, that day I didn't fucking spike it. I didn't straighten it and spike it up because, fuck, man, like, goddamn, that's the thing. Like, a lot of times, a lot of the shit we do is so unexpected. You know, we wouldn't expect to do something so big or whatever. You know, just a lot of times it was at unexpected times. And goddamn, damn it, fuck. I would have looked so much fucking better. That's on the videos. Fuck, damn it, yo. But yeah, so you gotta fucking expect the unexpected, motherfuckers. Always be fucking ready. All right, always be fucking prepared. Be looking good because you never know. But yeah, fuck, god damn it, bro. But yeah, I mean, in the third clip, in the third video, out of the four, you know, from that day, there was a point where I turned my head, and you can kind of see it, the mohawk with my curly hair, kind of. There's a point where I turned sideways, and you kind of see it. But yeah, and I have my iPod Touch 5th generation here to show y'all. So yeah, most of y'all didn't know this, huh? Yep, that's me. It won't fucking focus because it's a fucking piece of shit. But yeah, this specific picture was taken May, let's say 12th, 2015. And then I have more, May 11th. But yeah, so fuck yeah, I had a fucking mohawk. Fuck yeah, it's good as fuck. But yeah, now I'm gonna go take those pictures of Chris's answers and just kind of go over them and, you know, finish off this video. Okay, so alright, so again, I finally got the answers from Chris to most of my questions at least. And so again, Michael never responded. But anyways, so first thing I asked him was, first, what time do you remember it being when we decided to go outside today? He says, like 12. Which, again, is basically around the time I thought, so kind of confirming. Again, it'd be better to have, like, you know, also what Michael remembers and everything, but, you know. This is like 12, which, again, wouldn't make sense. I feel like it might actually be 1. Because then, again, max 2 hours we were outside, so that would be 1, 2, 3, because then he says, which is around what I remember, we turned ourselves in around 2:40 or 3. Now 2:40, I don't know how you got so specific, but I mean that would sound about right. I'm pretty sure later than that. I think earliest 3. Now I remember earliest 3 and then latest 3:10, 3:15. Because I remember having to leave soon, real soon. But yeah. Then said in the principal's office and got our OSS shit. It says, and then, alright. Then I asked him, oh, yeah, also, do you remember how long the principals held us in the office for and what they said? He says for about 15 or 20 minutes, which maybe if we got there around 3:10, 3:15, because again, school ends at 3:30, and that's when first load prepares to leave, and soon first load leaves, and then second load. So yeah, maybe. I fucking remember it was possibly longer though, but that could be about right. Yeah. Says can't really remember what they said. Yeah, me neither. Damn it. Fuck, Michael might be able to remember that, but fuck, I don't know. But yeah, I definitely pretty sure they were fucking yelling though. Yeah, pretty fucking sure they were yelling at us. I'm trying to remember. I feel like they said something about like. Yeah, I remember. This is part of the story. So they were looking. Actually, I'll get this once I really start, summarizing and finishing off the story. I had 2 more questions for him through voice messages, but he read it and never responded. So yeah. So alright. So here's the aftermath. So after we went back inside, the cop took us back inside school and then took us to the principal's office. I remember from there, again, I summarized a little bit in the 4th clip, like I said, the 4th video was the original post. So basically, yeah, I fucking remember. Definitely, clearly, I don't remember word for word, but basically what they were saying. Yeah, I just remember. So they were basically telling us like we were searching for y'all all over inside the school, and then even seeing you were anywhere outside, we couldn't find y'all. Blah 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 blah. We're like, where were y'all? And we're like, we just went outside the woods, something like that. But I definitely, especially this one fat fucking principal. Fuck that bitch. I remember that same principal, bro. She plays a whole big part in my storyline because that bitch. She was our principal when I was in elementary as well, and somehow she transferred over to the fucking middle school. Oh my god, fuck that bitch. It's a fucking cunt. Fuck, she's gonna eat shit. Anyways, yeah. So there's definitely oh, here's another thing. And here's what what I'm not really sure of. So I have this memory of, so I have this memory, I'm not sure if it's this same day. I don't think so, but it might be. I asked Michael this morning, but he hasn't read or responded. And if he read it, I don't know if he'll respond. But I have a memory of like, yeah, the first time he gave me his Instagram, like his first Instagram and shit. Back then that was his only Instagram. But yeah, so I remember that. Like I remember me and him being in the principal's office, and something like the principal was mad because one of us or both of us like tracked in dirt or something on the ground, and she wanted to like force us to like clean it up and shit. But I had to leave. I was about to leave. My bus was about to leave, so I was like, I cleared a little bit, and I was like, all right, gotta go. All right, see ya. And Michael, and I think Chris too. I don't know if he was there, possibly, or left to deal with that. Yeah, all 3 of us. Yeah, because I fucking remember. Yeah, I remember him giving, like, me asking him, you know, so he could be able to text or whatever. I remember me asking him what his Instagram was. And then he gave me it real quick. He just told me it. I don't think I wrote it down, possibly. Then obviously when I went home, yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. Like, I fucking remember. I'm pretty sure, like, he still has his natural, like, blonde emo hair, though, from in that memory, in that time. I'm pretty fucking sure. Fuck, I'm pretty sure, yo. Not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure. And in his first, which I tagged that his first Instagram as well in one of the, I think it was the first repost of the first video on my Instagram, because again on my Instagram I reposted all 3 of them. I mean all 4 of the videos. Finally, because it's 7th year anniversary, along with the screenshots of the original descriptions or captions or whatever of the original posts from 2015, and you can also see when they were posted, the date, so you know, confirmation. And also, and most of them there's like comments from Michael or Chris and me, and most of them just, you know, talking, but you know, for them they're old accounts. So one of them goes his first account. So yeah, I tagged it. But yeah, and so on that first Instagram he has this blonde hair. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, I'm now starting to remember possibly. Fuck, I don't know. Because here's the thing, like, we had met December 2013, and there's no way, there's no fucking way we took all the way until fucking April of 2015 for him to finally give me his Insta and us talk. Like, no, I'm pretty sure that has to be way before, because we also talked on Kick and shit. But yeah, I'm pretty. God damn it, I must be mixing memories. I don't know. I definitely remember us being inside. Yeah, and then. Oh, damn, there had to have been because of something else, right? I don't know. I don't know. That's something I'm not. Fuck. It could have been that same day. Maybe we were texting before that, but just on Kick. But then, how would he have given me this Kick? I'm pretty sure he got it from this. I don't know, man. Fuck. Because again, I swear to God, it was while he had his blonde hair when he gave you the first Instagram. And I clearly remember, like, having to, like, the principal wanting us to clean up, like, the dirt, which there was barely any, by the way, that was tracked in, but the dirt off the floor. And then me having to leave, me about to fucking leave. And I was like, all right, see ya, y'all take care of that. And Michael's like, yo, the fuck? And I'm like, gotta go. So yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure at that time period I was first load, and then they were second load. But yeah, fuck, I don't know. I also kind of remember that memory being of that day too, because it was Michael's, you know, haircut at that time, or that you see in the videos. I don't know. I really don't fucking remember. Fuck, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that ending is. Whether it's to that story, the one we're talking about today, or if that's something, I don't know. Like, that's something I definitely gotta ask about, or get answered from Michael most of all, if you remember. But I definitely clearly remember that. And then that's kind of how we start talking, you know, not just in school. So, fuck, I don't know, man. I don't know. So that could be how it ended for this skip. With me, like, quickly asking him, yo, wait up, what's your Instagram? You know, so we can text you, whatever, follow you. And it was like, it's this skateboard GK. And I was like, all right. And then I had to leave. So yeah, again, I don't remember, because again, there's no way it took us like, it took a whole year and a half or so for us to finally start texting. I'm pretty sure we already talked. I'm pretty damn sure we were already talking. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's no way it took that long. Either way, principals were there yelling at us. They yelled at us, and mostly me. Well, us, I guess, all of us. You know, the whole we're searching for y'all everywhere. You don't realize you could get hurt, or you could blah 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 blah, get poison ivy and whatever. And it's like, no, we wouldn't get hurt. And if we did, we can fucking survive. We're not fucking retards. and poison ivy, bro, we wear jeans all the time, alright? If anything touches us, you know, and there's no poison ivy or oak out there, by the way, alright? We know all the woods around those schools way better. Like, bitches just lying. They're just trying to scare us, but we don't scare easy at all, alright? Get the fuck out of here. So yeah. And then that's when they gave us 5 days of OSS. Again, that was Friday, so basically the entire coming week we had off. So yeah, good fucking shit. And assuming that's truly where it ends, that's the story. Fuck yeah. Of the first time me, Michael, and Chris, the Skipping Kings, skipped going outside for the first time in middle school, 7th grade. And telling the story because the 7th year anniversary of that day was just, well, now that it's Thursday, 2 days ago. So fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. Good ass fucking shit. Good fucking story. Fucking God, I love that story. All these stories. So much. There's so much to get into. We could tell these over and over and it never gets tiring. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the fucking video, hope y'all enjoyed the fucking story. And moral of the story, have fucking fun, live fucking life, alright? Especially if you're in middle school, don't stop being a little bitch, alright? You're 12, 13, 14, live fucking life. Do whatever you want, say whatever you want, live life to the fucking fullest, and have fucking fun, alright? Anarchy, destroy shit, fuck shit up, have fucking fun, live life, make memories, alright? And never regret shit, bitch. Alright, because you don't want to grow old one day and realize that you're just a boring 4-page book. And if you really want that, you're a lost cause. But, yeah, so live life and have fucking fun and never regret shit, alright? Don't be a snitch, don't be a little bitch. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed the fucking video. And yeah, fucking share it. Share it the fuck around. Share the video around. Follow me on Instagram, official King Kang, and to keep up with me a lot more. And share the video, like the video, and subscribe for all kinds of content. Anyways, rock out!